welcome to Mrs. Diva. Welcome to the Facebook page of Mrs. Diva, YouTube channel of Mrs. Diva, and our TikTok channel of Mrs. Diva as well. My name is Asta Jain and I'm a business coach for women entrepreneurs, and I also help housewives and moms with a lot of work from home ideas. I guide them how can they start working from home, how can they start earning from home. I brainstorm a lot of ideas with them and help them with ideas that are in accordance to their skill set and their prior work experience or their hobbies. So guys, those who know about my YouTube channel, please share it with your friends and family. Do like the videos, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment on the videos, and if you have not subscribed to the video to my YouTube channel, please go right now and subscribe to it, and of course share it with your friends and family. If you have liked our Facebook page, well and good, please share it with your friends and family. If you have not, please like the Facebook page, and do leave a comment on the video and tell me how you like my comment and whether it is helpful for you or not. You can also share ideas, you can also ask me questions, you can also ask me to make videos about certain topics that you want to know about. So this video that I'm doing today, it is about time management. Most of you know that I've been working from home for last 7-8 years, and I know that's a long time, and in fact my husband also works from home full time, and we had this situation of working from home is not new for us. Of course the time and rest of the things that are happening, they are very new to all of us, and I don't think any of us has ever seen any such situation in our lives, or I guess even our parents have not experienced anything like that. So a lot of you keep coming to me and ask me about the time management, how I manage my time, and recently Jayanti, who is a part of our Facebook group, I would like to dedicate this video especially to her, because she asked me about how I manage my time and how I'm able to produce so much of video content and upload it and stay very active on social media. So she was asking about this from me, and I wanted to share a few tips because I have been working from home for a very long duration. I have seen my father work from home for very long, and probably years. I guess he's working from home for a lot of years now, and I've picked up a few things from him, and I would really like to share these few tips from you. I have of course given my own tadka into it because he is very disciplined, and for him discipline comes first, and his work comes first. He never compromises on the discipline. So I have added my own tadka into it, and according to the situation, diluted it to how it suits me. So first thing that I'm going to tell you guys is that time management is very tricky. It's a conscious effort that requires effort from you, consistent efforts from you for a long duration. You cannot master this skill in a day or two, or in a month or 2 months, or even 3 months or 4 months. It takes a lot of time, guys, but use this time, lay the foundation of effective time management right now with this lockdown period, and then continue with it for the rest of your lives. So one thing that probably a lot of us have realized is that there are a lot of things that we can do from home in this current given scenario. A lot of us are working from home. Those who thought that they cannot work from home, they have also started working from home. So I guess need is probably the mother of all inventions, and we have found out ways to start working from home, keep continuing our work. And situation as overwhelming as it is, I just want to assure you that everything is going to get back on track. Don't lose heart. This is the time when we start losing focus. This is the time when we start to feel overwhelmed. This is the time when we start to stress out. Hold on to it, guys. Do what it takes, and try to keep your sanity. That's what I want to say. Don't overstress yourself. Try not to overburden yourself. Try not to think too much about it. I know it is easier said than done. I also at times feel stressed and feel that I'm not able to focus on my work. Take breaks, take proper breaks. That is very important. Rest, and try to just go with the flow. So the first thing that I would want to tell you regarding time management is that you have to chart where your time is going. So be very mindful where you are using your time. So from the time you get up, say for example you get up at 5:30 in the morning or 6:30 in the morning, whatever time you get up, start noting down what have you been doing and which task is using how much amount of time. That is very important, guys. You must know where your time is going, even if it is for your leisure, even if you are dancing or watching a video or watching TV with your kids. It's completely fine. No one is going to judge you. There is no right or there is no wrong answer to it. It's just that you have to note down where your time is going. This is gold, guys. What the things that I'm sharing with you today, consider it as a crux of my experience of so many years of working from home, and I'm sharing that knowledge with you all. So please respect it and don't come back to me saying that this is not working for me or how is it working for you, because everyone has different needs. I am just sharing what has worked out well for me. So see what works for you. You can try these ideas and then finally decide what is working for you or what is not working for you. So I'm going to share what I do, what steps I follow, and how I manage my time. So one thing I've learned is that you have to divide and conquer. So you have so many chores in the house, you have so many tasks to be done that you cannot do everything alone. Accept the fact that you cannot do it alone, and accept that you will require help. You will require help for it, and just keep experimenting. After you have kept a detailed account of your time, detailed timetable, what you are doing and what you're not doing, keep experimenting with it. And then apart from getting up, exercising, and getting ready, that everyone is going to tell you, these are things that are not included in that. Divide your chores, and after you have noted down that you need this much time for mopping, you may need this much time for dusting, you may need this much time in the kitchen for cooking and everything. Divide your chores, divide your activities, allocate days for these activities. For just these days, don't do cleaning every day. It's okay, it's completely fine. Do mopping one day, do cleaning one day, do cleaning next day. It's absolutely fine, guys. No one is going to judge you. Keeping your sanity is very important at this point in time. So divide your chores, take the help from your family, take the help of your husband, take the help of your kids, involve them with you, involve everybody. If you are only working, you will definitely, it will get onto your head, and you will definitely burn yourself out, and don't do that. Then of course kitchen chores should be divided. Take help in cooking, take help in shopping, and do prep work. So for these at least 14 days, it's okay if you do the prep work, if you do some prep work, and if you cut your vegetables and keep them in the fridge, it's completely fine, guys. Just remember that you don't have to fret over things. Don't think that I cannot prepare my masala a day in advance, it has to be fresh. No, it's okay, it's completely fine. I know everybody is asking you to do the opposite, that just eat fresh, just eat make food and then just eat that food. It's okay, guys. Do whatever suits you, because these 14 days are very, very challenging, and even if you do the prep work a day before and keep things in the fridge, it's completely fine. There is no point getting mad over it, and end of the day you will burn out. You will start shouting on the kids, you will have fights with a lot of women are posting this, that we are fighting with the husbands, and our husband is saying this and kids are doing that, we're getting mad. It is because you are overburdening yourself. Very clearly, don't overburden yourself. They are also stressed, your kids need you, and your home needs you. Even if you do a little bit of prep work a day before, it's absolutely fine. It is just for these 14 days, guys. Don't lose your sanity. Then do a lot of physical activity. Get a standing desk for yourself if you don't have it, or if you after you have, I know that you should definitely allocate a place for your work. I have said that in earlier videos as well. Allocate a space, get ready in the morning, but do some physical activity. Even if it is a simple PT, that PT that we used to do in the school, even if it is that, just do it. Do it with your kids in the morning. Take breaks in between. Get a standing desk. Just keep one PT on your table and work while you are standing. It is very helpful, guys. It's actually very refreshing. Just try doing it once. Standing desks are very helpful. I have a hydraulic table that I can keep on my desk, but if you don't have that, keep a simple stool also on your table and work while standing. It really works. Then of course dancing, and if I don't think we can like walk a lot in this current scenarios, you can dance from in your home as well. But if you have a balcony, big veranda, then take a walk in that. Don't It's completely fine to take a walk in your own veranda and balcony. Don't worry, guys. And then you can also involve your kids with you. Don't shy away from sharing about your work. This is very important, guys. Since the time I remember I was very little, my father used to share what he does with me. And a lot of times people thought that it is very weird, kids don't understand. But give them more credit than you are giving them right now. They understand things, guys. They will help you. Let me tell you, if they understand that you're working, tell them that mom is working on this, or dad is working on this. If they understand it, they listen to it very carefully, they will help you. They will remain quiet. They will give you that time that you need for your office work. Trust me, guys. Just experiment with it. But you don't do it like this, that you share with them just one day and think that next day they're not giving us time. No, it is something that you have to do repeatedly. Involve them in your work. Tell them that this is how mommy's office feels like, this is what dad's office feels like, this is what I do. I take a break in the office around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and that's when I'm going to play with you, or that's when we are going to make the lunch together, or we'll do some prepping work, we'll chop vegetables together. So you have to involve them with you. Do this experiment, guys, and it was tell me how it works out for you, and then I'll tell you how it worked out for a few people who I shared this with. And then plan your office work, set up your goals. I told this in the last video also. It can be done in a lot of ways, but experiment which one works for you best. You can either set concrete goals for every day. So it is a very bad way of setting your goal is that I have to complete this article should be very high quality article. This is not a goal, guys. The goal should be that I have to complete my article by 5 p.m. If I do not do it, then if I need help, I'm going to ask it from my peers or from my colleague. So set these deadlines, concrete deadlines, and even if you're not able to achieve them, it's fine. It happens. It is going to happen. You are at your home. Everybody is going to need you, especially women. Your kids might need their mom. Your husband might need your help with something. It's completely fine, guys. Try to set up concrete goals as much as possible. But of course, for just these 14 days, try to be lenient with you also, and be kind with yourself also. Then you can set weekly goals. Now there are certain situations and certain tasks where you can set up weekly goals. It might not be possible for everybody, for every businesswoman or for women who are into job, but it is quite possible in certain scenarios. Then set up weekly goals. They are very helpful, especially in this current situation. Or you can opt alternate workday week scenario, wherein you can work on alternate days, work on Monday, work on Wednesday, work on Friday. Communicate it clearly with your family members if this is a possibility for you. If you are in a job and you're working from home, then I don't think it is possible for you. But if you are working on your own, or if you are beginning, or if you think you can take the luxury of working schedule like this, then definitely try it. Try working alternate days and try to communicate it clearly to your family members, especially to your kids. Tell them that these are mommy's working days, or these are dad's working days. And you can divide the chores, that Monday, if you're working, your husband can help you in the kitchen, or more with the home things related to your home. Tuesday, if you're not working, you can complete a lot of work related to your home on Tuesday. So try to think about it like that. Then of course, that make it a rule that you dedicate 10 days before you sleep for the next day. So what I do before I go to sleep, I spend 10 minutes keeping things in place that I have bikrao during the whole day. So I sameto all the home before I sleep every day. It is a rule that I have, that plus I also make sure that whatever thing I have picked up from where, I'll keep it back there only. So I have been a science student, and In chemistry labs, we were told that whichever a chemical you pick from whichever shelf, you have to keep it back right there. I apply the same rule in my home. जो मैंने जहाँ से उठाया है मैं वहीं वापस रखती हूँ उसको. Plus I dedicate 10 minutes to my home before I go to sleep every day. This gives me a lot of time the next day, guys. And of course, I also write down whatever task I have to complete tomorrow. So I maintain a whole planner, guys. I know you might feel that it's very primitive of me, but see, I maintain a planner, and it's like I use it a lot, and I note down what all tasks I have to do. If you don't know how to maintain a planner, connect with me. I'll explain it to you. And then after you have written what all tasks have to be done tomorrow, what I do personally is I give them a priority order. I write which one has to be done when, and whether it is most important for that day or not. I write it down in the planner. I give the timeline if it is a timeline. If I have my calls lined up, then I write down the call timing also. If you use Google Calendar, then start writing it down there. Set up reminders for yourself so that you don't forget it. For your work things, guys, use a lot of post schedulings. That is what I do. That's how Jayanti, that's how I have been doing. I dedicate a day basically to create content, and then I keep scheduling it. You can use apps like Buffer, IFTTT. IFTTT basically is if if this then that. So you can schedule posts that if you're this helps you in staying active on a lot of social media platforms in one go. Buffer and IFTTT are very helpful. You can Hootsuite also is there. So which it simply means that if you are posting on Facebook, it will directly go onto your Instagram or onto your Twitter or onto your LinkedIn profile. So try to use that. A lot of apps are providing this option. Facebook, I guess, provides this with Instagram, and cross-platform posting is possible. Instagram is providing this facility with Facebook. So use that. Schedule posts. Take one day. Schedule as many posts as possible. It's great. It's very helpful. Then you can dedicate days for content creation. That's what I do, that I pick up one day and I create a lot of content on that day. If not that, at least create a calendar. If not, I am not creating the whole content. I'm at least writing down what kind of content I want to share when. And this of course is very, very helpful. Again, then do take proper breaks. I take proper breaks, and ऐसा नहीं है guys कि मुझे burnouts नहीं होते. Because I have to read a lot, I have to study a lot, I have this problem of experiencing burnouts more than anyone else. But if I'm tired, I tell my family that I'm tired and I need a break. If I need a break, I take a break, and I don't keep pushing it off. I take time to rejuvenate myself. So doing mandala art, it calms me down. I'm stressed also a lot of times because I speak to a lot of you, and you share how things are going bad for you all, and sometimes it takes a toll on me also. So to calm myself down, I also take time to rejuvenate. You should also do that. And after you have, one thing that really works for me is that I have a board, guys. I don't think you can see. I have a big whiteboard, and I write down everything, and if I'm not writing in my planner, I am writing it on the board, and I keep checking off the tasks that I've done. That really works as a mood booster for me, because I know that I've completed so many tasks. So again, I would say that even if you make a mistake, don't beat yourself up. Take proper breaks, and raise a red flag that, guys, I'm tired, I'm burning out. Your family is going to understand, guys. Trust me. You have to just involve them, share with them, communicate with them. The biggest problem is that we stop communicating with each other. So that should not be done. Keep communicating. I know sometimes we think that things are not working out, and the other person is not understanding what we are saying, but keep the channel of communication open, guys. Don't ever stop communicating. You will figure things out, guys. You will figure things out. This time is going to end. This too shall pass. And as much as everybody is suggesting that use this time for cleaning work, clean all your nooks and corners and drawers and take out stuff. If you are working, if you are doing your office work, don't do it, guys. Don't get into it. 14 days won't make a lot of difference. You are just adding on to your burden. And moms need, kids need a sane mom. Kids don't need a frustrated mom, because then you are just increasing your burden. If you think you have time, then absolutely it's fine. If you're not working on anything and you think that you can take up this extra work, then do it. Otherwise, give it a break, guys. 14 days will not matter, for that those your cleaning sprees can wait for 14 days. It's completely okay. If you don't have time, don't overburden yourself, don't add to your stress level. Read a book, rather read a book to your kid. That, I think, is a better option in today's scenario. So that's it, guys. These are the tips of time management that I had for you all today. Even though time management really depends on the it varies from person to person, and a lot of my clients who I have helped them with extensive time management. So if you want any suggestions, if you want guidance, please connect with me. Feel free to directly talk to me. You can message me on WhatsApp, you can connect with me on Facebook, write a comment on the YouTube video. And thank you so much for staying with me, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with your friends and family, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Of course, don't forget to like the Facebook page, comment on the videos there, and share it from your own profile. Alright, guys, until we meet next time, bye bye everyone.